ingenuity of Liberians in and out of Liberia by sharing their successes, challenges, entrepreneur endeavors, and much more with the intent to inspire other upcoming changemakers. The 1847 show also promotes the Liberian culture by creating a space for individuals to learn the history of our nation to find solutions to problems that affect our country today. For this and much more, stay tuned for all things Liberian. We'll be right back after this short break.
My heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba, founder of Destiny Creative Organization and owner at Janice's Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. You're watching the 1847 show. And again, I'm your host, Prince Larmin Jarbo. This is our special segment today, and it's the fifth edition of our music festival. This segment highlights the work of artists who are using their music to promote the culture and interests of our beloved Liberia. Today, our guest is George A. Lavien, who is an Afro pop artist originally born in Liberia to his born in Nigeria to his Liberia parents, Mr. George K. Livian and Mrs. Gladys A. Livian. His unique voice and style are what drives his music and inspired us today to interview him here on the platform. So, Mr. Livian, if you're there, you can turn on your camera and we'll bring you to the screen. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How you doing? Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So
Yeah.
right now we're live. Just tell the audience a little bit about yourself before we jump into the questions here that we have.
Oh, I'm Lavien. I was born in Nigeria. I'm a Liberian. Both of my parents are Liberian, and my family is like this really talented family. I have a lot of musicians in my family. My dad sang in the church, and my mom also sang when she was much younger. So I had a lot of musical influence in my life. Um, my favorite artist used to be Chris Brown, but I don't know who my favorite artist is right now because I
What do you
listen
mean
to so
used to
many
be?
artists.
What changed? What changed from it being Chris Brown? Because he's still a musician.
Oh, I just listen to a lot of artists. So like I can't really pick from all the amazing artists I listen to. So
Okay. So you were born in the 2000s in Nigeria. Tell us a little bit about your experience being born and raised in Nigeria.
Actually, I wasn't raised in Nigeria.
Okay.
I spent most of my childhood in Ghana and Liberia. I was born in Jos in Nigeria, but I spent 2 years there, and my family migrated to Ghana,
Okay.
and we spent about 5 years in Ghana, and then I came to Liberia.
Which
So it
part
was
of Ghana?
pretty much. I lived in Kaswa.
I've been to Ghana and I don't remember where, but I was very young. So that's awesome.
But it is.
So
It
your voice
is.
is very unique, my man, and the way you pronounce your words and your lyrics is very clear. Anyone outside of Liberia can understand. Where do you get your inspiration from?
My inspiration basically comes from like everything I'm surrounded by, um, experiences, how I'm feeling, women. So it just depends
Okay. His internet broken.
on my mood and what.
So you said women also can influence that as well. So how is it being a good-looking artist with such talent? How do you manage the women? Oh man, his internet is breaking out. So stand by, guys. Anyways, if you're watching, today we have Lavien on the line for our fifth edition of the Music Fest. So we're trying to share his story, his work, and also his music. So we have a lot of great content coming in for you guys today. Until we get him back, please do us a favor and go ahead and subscribe to the 1847 show. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, of course, Instagram. So there's a lot more content that we have for you guys. So please go ahead and subscribe. But we have some good music. We're going to be reacting to some of his music today and some of other Liberian music that we're going to be showing on the platform. So stay tuned. If you don't know who Lavien is, like he said, he's an artist that was originally born in Nigeria, migrated to Ghana, and then later back to Liberia. He is Liberian. He was born to a Liberian parents. And like he said, he has a lot of musical talent in his family. So there's a lot here to discover today. So stay tuned. We'll take a short break. And once our guest gets back, we'll go right into it.
My heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my My heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba, founder Girls of Destiny Creative Organization, and owner at Janice's Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 Show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 Show. All things like you.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. Sorry about the brief interruption. So we're back again. We're going to bring our artists on the screen.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Lavien, how you doing?
The network was terrible.
No problem. Trust us. We're used to it. We try to make it work every time. So don't worry.
Yeah.
But you're telling us a bit about what inspires you. You mentioned women. So
Yeah.
how are you able to deal with the women being so handsome and also having such talent? How are you able to deal with all the women?
I mean, the generation. I feel like personally, I feel like the generation I'm in is like there's a lot of, especially when you listen to music, there's a lot of toxicity in relationships, like F love type of music. But for me, I always like to be true to myself. Even if I make music about women, I feel like I'm not the toxic type because at the end of the day, I would have to I would want a genuine connection with somebody, you know, in a long term type of situation. So like even if I write about love, I'm true to myself. Like even though I'm a young person, but I still preach love. You know what I'm saying? So I make music about love. I make social music. I make music about God. Um, Generally the things I believe in, and I wanna make music that's gonna be remembered a long time after I'm gone.
Okay.
I want all my songs to be very meaningful. Um, Whatever message I'm trying to portray, even if it's a goofy message, I want it to just be different. And
Yeah,
like,
not to cut you off, Lavien, but I think your microphone is coming in a bit distorted. So if you can,
sorry,
your microphone was coming in a bit distorted.
I'm not
Can you hear
hearing
me?
you. I hear you, but I hear you sporadically.
Yeah, the microphone is making a lot of noise. There's a lot of feedback from it.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, so I think I can hear you fine now. But anyways, I understand there's a lot of things that goes on in the music industry, and as a young man, like you said, you got to stay focused and stay true to yourself. So I understand that.
Yeah.
So a part of the reason we have you on the platform here today is to promote your music. So we're going to play some of your songs, and then you can just tell us, what inspired those music when you created them. So the first one we have here is Independence Day. Which,
I'm not really hearing you.
okay. Do you want to drop from the call and rejoin and see if that will help?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Stand by, guys. So, like I said, we're gonna listen to some of his music. So we have here Independence Day, and I'm gonna play that while he tries to rejoin. But this is a really good song.
I made mistakes, I admit. I'm just not perfect, that's it. But today is my day. I feel I was perfectly made. Ooh. I've been through the work. run out of words, and I get really hurt. Yeah, I was patiently waiting, I finally made it. I'm 1 year older. I'm more celebrated in Monrovia. I've been moving stronger than a soldier. Never saying that I'm growing bolder. My self-esteem is higher than my shoulders. Make moves on this planet like I told ya. Story always changing and the same. Stay real, I don't play no games. I keep switching up on my lanes. I keep switching up on my best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. Liberian, you the best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. I grew up right in this place. I'ma thank God for His grace. Oh, His grace. Land of liberty's got me like, yeah. His glorious land of liberty in God's command. Oh, hail, Liberia. The Lone Star forever, deserted, no never, uphold it forever. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever finna take it from me. Ain't nobody finna take it from me.
Yes. Welcome back, guys. So you were listening to Independence Day by Lavien. So, my man, tell us a bit about that song. You sang the song personifying Liberia, and you did such a good job at it. And just listening to the song again, what memories about Liberia do you recall?
Just basically my childhood, growing up, my personal experiences I've had since I've been here. My dad, who's a very patriotic citizen, he's always like trying to promote building your own country. There's this thing um, about a lot of people. They go out there and they just forget about their countries. And he's all about. My dad is a businessman and he's into agriculture, so he's all about building where you're at. And he likes to say the grass isn't greener on the other side; it's greener where you water it.
Right.
So, like, I just grew up with that, and Liberia is really beautiful. If you really take a close look at the culture, the people, the fashion, the talent, there's so much talent here, and just all of that just inspired me to just write about Liberia, and I released it on Independence Day, I think.
My man, that's such a great song. That's one of my favorite songs right now. And a part of me was a little upset that I didn't come across the song when it was Independence Day because I would have played it like crazy. So
Yeah,
it's it's an amazing song. But you know what I like about that song is it's almost timeless. So you can listen to any Independence Day and you wouldn't feel like it was talking about 2023 or it was talking about 2022.
exactly,
It's a
exactly.
timeless song. Yeah. So
Thank
we're,
you.
we're, we're gonna play another song by you, of course, because we're only here for one reason today is to promote your work. And then this
I
song now
appreciate
is by KZ, KCW and you. We'll go ahead and play
it.
it. It's called Emotions.
Yeah. Uh, uh, uh. It's you know, say that your front and your back way you passing my defense, yeah, yeah. Broken pieces. Last time I had to put them back together, back together. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Wanna just see Gary, gang, gang, gang. You feel it sweet like me, baby. Then she got a kind of beauty, my gem face. Jay, you were feeling my money, yeah. Before I met you, my emotions were intact, and me, baby, you vibe. Now emotions are high. Girl, you scatter my heart. I can't imagine life without you. Yeah, you scatter my heart. How could you scatter my heart? Black hearts never you lie. I can't you now from the north to the east to the west. You scatter my heart. How could you scatter my heart?
Yeah, we scatter my mind. I can never tell you no lie. Everything about you divine. Think about the times that you. You looking at the one that I can keep for. Where's for my paper? Baby girl, you got me wearing slipper. Don't let take a picture. Baby like you, chamo like you. Tell me like what I'ma do. Can't get my mind off you. Looking at the one that I can keep for. Where's for my paper? Baby girl, you got me wearing slipper. Don't let take a picture.
Girl, you scatter my heart. I can't imagine life without you. Yeah, you scatter my heart.
Yeah, my man. So that's your song, and you seem to be enjoying it. So tell us, what has been your favorite collaboration so far?
That's a tricky one.
Without
I
giving
don't.
any preferences, without saying your
I
favorite
don't. I don't.
artist.
I don't even think personally. I don't even think I have a favorite one. I just think I have a favorite collection of
Okay,
collaborations.
okay. And what are some of those artists in that collection? Would you say?
A song called Kalima by me and Kizzy W.
Okay,
Um, Chambo Slow Down.
I actually have that on the list today for us to play and react to. So
Yeah. Uh, and a couple, I think like 2 or 3 of my other unreleased collaborations.
okay.
I have a lot of crazy vibes. You guys trust me. I have a lot.
That's my next question. So, what collaboration maybe it's not in the works, but do you look forward to something that you think will you and this person will make a good collab and make a good song? Who do you think that individual might be?
Um, I can't really tell as of now. I haven't really been thinking about collaborating for a while now. I've been working on my own projects, so I wouldn't really like. There's no name that can come to mind when you talk about collaboration at first. But I do want to work with a couple of people. Probably like 4 or 5 other people.
Okay.
Yeah. I would love to work with um this Nigerian. He's a singer. His name is Oxlade. He's mad.
Okay. So, singer.
Um,
Wow. Is he based in
yeah.
Nigeria?
hmm I would love to work with. Actually, there was this artist I was supposed to work with, Chizino from Liberia.
I know. Yeah, of course, we all know Jazino, right?
Yeah. So
That's great.
I was supposed to do a collaboration with him, but I sent the audio to his team, and we talked about it, and we were supposed to do it, but for some reason, we didn't complete it. So I'm guessing we're gonna do another one. But
Okay.
there's a couple Liberian artists that I feel are really talented, even though they might not have um a huge audience or a fan base like Jazino.
Hmm.
But there's this artist. What's his name? A Wood. He's super talented. He just got signed to the label that signed MC Cairo previously. But there are a lot of dope artists here. I can't even. I can't even name a specific set I want to work with, but I just want to work with so many people. But as of now, I'm focused on just releasing singles that I'm on alone.
That's gonna put your name out there for now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, what do you think about? I can't remember his name for some reason, but CIC's brother. You guys have a similar style. He's a bit younger too, and I just can't remember his name. I don't know what it is. But have you ever been compared to him? You
who's
know who
that?
I'm talking about?
No.
Um, he's CIC's brother. If I ever remember the name during this interview, I'll bring it up. But he's also young too, has a similar style like Hugh, and I just can't think of his name. But anyways, the next song that we have here is "Trials and Tribulation." This is by you. We're gonna listen
Yeah.
to and see your reaction for that, and we have a few questions here for you. So just stand by.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, hey. I've been through a lot, all these niggas try to fold me. I'm just trying to pull up with some diamonds in my rollie. I done seen a lot, this industry cannot control me. I swear on everything I love, I'm gon' make it. Man, they tryna shut me, tryna push me to the wall. I really just started, but they tryna see me fall. I just came to win, got no time for no drop. Always on my knees, I gotta be praying to the Lord. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep my circle tighter than a jaw, whoa, whoa. They be fabricated, I'm raw, whoa, whoa. I've been riding solo through it all, whoa, whoa. Always put my all in, I hear money calling. I cannot afford to lose my light and never darling. I ain't got no time to tell on weekends. I've been working back to back for hours and for seasons. Sacrifices, been making sacrifices. Working overtime just to get a couple dimes. It ain't been easy, sometimes I wanna cry. Why am I still in the same position, Lord, why? Diamonds in a rollie, they all gotta know me. Dedicated to this music, always put my soul in. I'ma always win, cause I know it is my destiny. Headed to the Grammys, universe gon' notice me. Gotta know Lavien, gotta know that I'm in. And I'm never gon' quit, no I'm never gon' quit. And I really mean it, every line I write is lit. I'ma blow up in a pit, bata jubilation. One day I'm gon' be the biggest in my nation. I will hustle for the moolah compensation. Me, I'm making it, don't care for complications. One day I'm gon' be the biggest in my nation. I will hustle for the moolah compensation. Me, I'm making it, don't care for complications.
Yeah, my man, we could listen to that song all day, right? Trials and Tribulations. So in the song, you mentioned you've been riding solo. So how is it like? What are some trials and tribulations riding solo in the Liberian music industry?
Um, there are a lot of riffs and roads.
I can imagine.
Personally, for an independent artist, is like there are a lot of struggles that you face in the industry, especially if you're just beginning to get your sound across. You have to understand that there's a creative side of it and there's a business side of it. So the business side is you creating a brand for yourself and just pushing your face and your sound out there. And to get that done, it's not cheap. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and it takes finances. So um,
Do you think being a
it's
musician?
not as easy. It's not as easy as just getting signed to a label and have everything taken care of. You got to be going after it. You got to be intentional about it. So that's the only thing I can say about it. But I can't I can't like state specific struggles, but I know a lot of my fellow artists know what we go through, but we still keep it going. And I mean, Liberian music is not where before. There's a lot of progress now. Things are moving, and I mean, God has just been so good. My next song is titled Heavenly. Um, yeah, and so things are happening, but you gotta be strong as an independent artist and just promote yourself.
So would you say being an artist compared to being an entrepreneur, do you think being an artist is much more difficult because like you said, you need the talent and you need the business side of it? Sorry, he's dropped off the call. He's gonna be right back. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a good time so far. Again, we're interviewing Lavien, who is an artist, um, and he's a solo artist, as he's explaining. And right now, we're talking about his song called Trials and Tribulations. So, pretty much everything that he's experienced, the difficulties that he's had, not just being a new artist to the industry, but also being a solo artist. So, not being signed to any label. And I can imagine, like with many other things, is really, really difficult. So, we're just trying to get his take on that. We have some more content of his to react to, some famous songs, and the next one that we have coming up is Chamo Slow Down, King D, and you also have Bucket Raw on that song. It's very, very catchy song. If you haven't heard it before, we hope to be the first ones to show it to you. So stay tuned, keep watching, keep commenting. Don't forget to follow our social media pages. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, Instagram, even Twitter or X as they call it now. So please stay tuned. And if you have any feedback to give, we're opening the comment section here. Someone mentioned Marvel. Thank you, Marvel, because I was struggling to remember Jarito's name. Jarito's name. So thank you for saying that. I do think they have a lot of similarities, and I'm sure he's heard of him. So we'll see if he can remember or if he can recall some of those similarities that they share. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll take a short break, and once our artist rejoins, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
My heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba, founder of Destiny Creative Organization, and owner at Janice Smith. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.
Your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold. Walk by knocking on your door. You're my heavenly Father, like you I know. Your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold. Walk by.
Hello, my name is Baba, founder of Destiny Creative Organization, and owner at Janice's Sweets. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, hey. I've been through a lot, all these niggas try to fold me. I'm just trying to pull up with some diamonds in my rollie. I done seen a lot, this industry cannot control me. I swear on everything I love, I'm gon' make it. Man, they tryna shut me, tryna push me to the wall. I really just started, but they tryna see me fall. I just came to win, got no time for no drop. Always on my knees, I gotta be praying to the Lord. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep my circle tighter than a jaw, whoa, whoa. They be fabricated, I'm raw, whoa, whoa. I've been riding solo through it all, whoa, whoa. Always put my all in, I hear money calling. I cannot afford to lose my light and never darling. I ain't got no time to chill on weekends. I've been working back to back for hours and for seasons. Sacrifices, been making sacrifices. Working overtime just to get a couple dimes. It ain't been easy, sometimes I wanna cry. Why am I still in the same position, Lord, why? Diamonds in a rollie, they all gotta know me. Dedicated to this music, always put my soul in. I'ma always win, cause I know it is my destiny. Headed to the Grammys, universe gon' notice me. Notice me, gotta know Lavien, gotta know that I'm in. And I'm never gon' quit, no I'm never gon' quit. And I really mean it, every line I write is lit. I'ma blow up in a bit, bata jubilation. One day I'm gon' be the biggest in my nation. I will hustle for the moolah compensation. Me, I'm making it, don't care for complications. One day I'm gon' be the biggest in my nation. I will hustle for the moolah compensation. Me, I'm making it, don't care for complications. Jubilation, jubilation, oh, jubilation, oh, jubilation. Jubilation, jubilation, oh, jubilation, oh, jubilation, oh, jubilation. Jubilation, oh, jubilation, oh, jubilation. Jubilation, 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 oh, jubilation. Jubilation, jubilation, oh, jubilation. I made mistakes, I admit. I'm just not perfect, this it, but today is my day. I feel I was perfectly made, yeah. I've been through the worst. Sometimes even words can explain. Cause I run out of words, and I get really hurt. Yeah, I was patiently waiting, I finally made it. I'm 1 year older, I'm more celebrated in my road, yeah. I've been moving stronger than a soldier, never saying that I'm growing bolder. My self-esteem is higher than my shoulders. Make moves on this planet like I told ya. Story always changing and the same. Stay real, I don't play no games. I keep switching up on my lanes. I keep switching up on my best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. Liberian, you the best. You can turn up to the max. You can have it your own way. Happy Independence Day. You don't gotta care about what they say. Shooting for the stars every day. I know that you are the best. Ain't gon' compare with the rain. I grew up right in this place. I'ma thank God for His grace. Oh, His grace. The land of liberty's got me like His glorious land of liberty in God's command. Oh, Liberia. The Lone Star forever, deserted, no never, pulled it forever.
Mozzie Records on the beat. Skin B, baby.
Yeah, man. Nucci. Yeah.
Samo slow down. 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 You moving too fast. Like you look like watermelon. Too much shaking, I feel a bouncing. You looking like watermelon. Anytime I step on the beat, you know that a young boy is a killer. Watermelon. Watermelon. Samo slow down. Samo slow down.
Nucci.
Samo slow down.
Yeah. So Lavien, I go in when she pay for my show, she won't go to my crib. Where I was checking, but little I knew that the time I get mad, so I told her that dick. People want trust, but I don't give a F to do anyway, cause the man got a flow. You brought you to my house, she acting shy, cause I know that she paying before. If you get me 18, spit it 18, she on 18, when I'm 13, ask my old thing. When I get it, tell her my ear cut, I can't listen, whether I trap or drill. I care you rap, said you can't waste me, yeah, she was fast, but I'm making her slow. She know I be teaching my junior that flow, so I'm
you moving too fast, like you look like watermelon. Too much shaking, I feel a bouncing, you looking like watermelon. Anytime I step on the beat, you know that a young boy is a killer. Watermelon, watermelon. Samo slow down. Samo slow down. Samo slow down.
Samo slow down. She won't call shot on King D. I told her can't take one more round. Too much drip, no took that flirt. If you not that time, you ain't drown. My run this town. I don't hear no sound. I'ma go in your face, now you can frown. No test, I drive Maserati. If I go slow when you saw me. No motorbike, but she ride me. I use no rat, then she crying. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. The day she enter my crib, I will hang up plenty up, let curtain. People on set, I let she squinting.
Samo slow down. Samo slow down. Samo slow down.
I said, rude girl, just mind your business. Let me patronize your good time. I do trap code, but mine code. You can drop your jaw for dread time. She said, I'm off and working in time. You drop traffic tights and Nissan. She want me rush it quick, but to fluck it quick with one position me for short time. All type B killer, all new killer. I signing her the free tiller. That team wet, what's up, Miller? That to my glow, body bitter. She want choke on grade like Coco-Dolo. Pretty high me that polo. That thing you're doing was swing your more now. Spoil your taste, that Jodobo, slow down.
Samo slow down. Samo slow down. Samo slow down.
Mozzie Records on the beat.
It's Lavien on this one. Yo! Yo, magic on the mix. Yo. They jealous. They so jealous. Yo! I got nominated and they jealous. Y'all so irrelevant, all of y'all haters. cash my check after I perform straight up, and I never ever gave a about a hater. Performing, I've been performing. When I'm always in the studio, I've been recording. If they ask you where I've been recording. Liberian memoir, they always talking. Ah, wow, Leshina, boo boo fly. They know I'm the king now. They know I'm the king now, they know I'm the king now. They know that I'm already used to wearing the king crown. Give me what I deserve, I'm in my town. They know I know my worth, unlike these clowns. I've been working 10 toes down. All of them, they my foes now. I'll be here when it all goes down. I'll be here when it all goes down. Give me the money where I work for, job. Where I work for, job. Come on, nomination where I work for, job. I don't work for, give me the money where I work for, job. Come on, nomination where I work for a job. I don't work for a job.
This kind of nomination wahala, where I don't see, where I don't see. This kind of nomination wahala, you let me be, you let me be.
Me the money where I work for, me the money where I work for. Come on, nomination where I work for. Yeah, me the money where I work for. Give me the money where I work for. I said, give me the money where I work for. Yeah, give me the money where I work for. Give me the money where I work for. Give me the money where I work for. Where I work for. Come on, nomination where I work for. I don't work for. Give me the money where I work for. Where I work for. Come on, nomination where I work for. I don't work for. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Lavien, and live from Blue Lake, I'm coming with a tribute song for the Liberian musical legend Quincy B. Yo.
Me a bad man Lavien on this one. Yeah. Everybody's on the hustle. Some people know like this. They want some sugar. Crime rates on the increase. The government can protect the people. Oh Lord, no justice for the poor. Look the way we living, treating one another unfair. Look the way we living, treating one another unfair. Look the way we living, treating one another unfair. Look the way we living, treating one another unfair. We have everything in abundance, but we die and rot and grieve. Oh, we pray, asking love for another Moses, but all we have is Pharaoh.
Our forefathers were taken into slavery, but in a modern time like this, we're children and slaves. We're fighting a war now with guns and bullets. The enemies I see are my brothers and sisters. We're takers of grace while we're still living. Don't judge a book by its cover, looks can be deceiving. Whenever the sun shines, must come rain. Who will come and take away the pain?
Oh, body to shaking up and I'm moving forward. I throw 100, they run it up to the session's over. Better embody the fact, my money to put no focus. If you think you're not gonna pay me, I'm probably gonna never show up. And you gotta know for a fact that I'm never gonna be local. When I pull up in the foreign, you know that a button show up. And all of this shooting they shot, I'ma catch it, throw up. I might just record a track and it might eventually blow up. Viruses taking me like viruses. Me don't wanna fight, I wanna riot again. Me don't wanna fight, I wanna riot again. Oh oh oh, oh oh oh, oh oh oh, oh 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 oh, yeah. Oh oh oh, oh oh oh, oh oh oh, oh
Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for tuning in. So, unfortunately, we had a technical issue and the artist is unable to rejoin. So, that's why we've been playing his songs. So that way, you guys, if you already haven't heard him, you're able to know who the artist is. Again, he is Lavien. He's a solo artist, he's a singer, a rapper, and also he's making Afro pop music. So if you haven't heard his music or you like his music and you want to hear it again, of course, follow him on social media. He's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course. So thank you guys for tuning in. We have our game show in September. Now, the game show is where we compete against, contestants compete against each other. And, there's different quizzes. We play the Jeopardy game, and we also have the Made in Liberia game, previously known as the 1847 game, where people compete. And what they're competing against is learning things about Liberia, things that are unique to us. So then the winner wins a cash prize. So if you would like to be an individual that participates in that to compete, there's a cash prize of $15. The next time is September 9th, I believe. You can reach out to us on Instagram, on Facebook. There we can tell you, hey, this is what you need to do, and then we can bring you on the show. But for now, that's all we have today. Sorry, we apologize that we couldn't get the interview continuing, but there was technical difficulties that is beyond our control. But until next time, until the next artist, take care. Remember, God love you and God love Liberia. Let's be safe during this upcoming elections. And Liberia is all that we have, so we have to protect it. So take care, guys, and have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.
My heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold, walk by knocking on your door. You're my heavenly Father, like you, I know your blessings I show. Oh, when it's dark and it's cold.
Hello, my name is Baba, founder of Destiny Creative Organization, and owner at Janice's Sweets. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.